Hey Libras, I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your general life tarot reading for May 15th through the 31st. We're going to take a peek at the overall energy that's surrounding you guys at this time, and then we'll use some tarot to dive into your current energy, any obstacles, challenges, or what might be hidden from you right now, some advice from spirit, and then your potential outcome. And then we'll wrap up by pulling one last oracle card to see if there are any final messages from Spirit for you. I do like to get all of the cards out before I start my reading, so if you want to skip straight to the message, go ahead and click the timestamp in the description box below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first two cards that came out for you for the overall energy is Crown Chakra, and we also have health and healing. So let's grab another oracle deck and see what additional energies are surrounding you at this time for my Libra collective. Okay, and we have one that came out. And what we have for you is yin yang. So we'll see how those cards fit into your overall reading, but let's get into some tarot and start first with your current energy. Okay, for my Libras, we have the Ace of Discs or the Ace of Coins or Pentacles in traditional tarot. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have the Moon in reverse. For advice from Spirit, that's a lot of cards. So we're going to put that back in and see if they reappear. But for advice from Spirit, we have the Five of Wands or the Five of Swords. For the potential outcome, we have two cards that came out. We have the Five of Cups in reverse, and we also have the Princess of Swords in reverse. So let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit further for you. Your current energy, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. For challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden, okay, we have the Hierophant in reverse. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. And we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Good gracious. All right, so for advice from Spirit for my Libra collective, we have the King of Cups and we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. And for the potential outcome, okay, we have the Seven of Wands that flipped over. So let me grab an oracle deck and see if we can clarify these just a little bit more before we get into the reading. So for your current energy, we have trying too hard. For obstacles, challenges, and what might be hidden, we have mayhem. For advice from Spirit for my wow, that landed really nicely. We have inspired action. And for your potential outcome, we have respond versus react. Okay, Libras, let's get into this. So with the overall energy, we have the crown chakra, health and healing, and we have yin yang. It feels like this is all about trusting yourself, trusting your spirit guides, trusting your intuition, trusting your inner voice, and finding balance. It seems as though there's a huge emphasis on your scales right now, right? In terms of healing, that yin yang, that dark versus light, that masculine versus feminine, those complementary energies that are inside of you that need to be balanced right now. This feels like Spirit's way of saying that in order to trust yourself more, in order to be able to connect with your higher self, with your spirit squad, you need to be healthy. And a part of being healthy is finding that inner balance that's inside of you. And it seems as though that's what you should be focusing on in your life over the next couple of weeks. So looking at your current energy, we have the Ace of Discs or the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have one oracle card, trying too hard. Force creates resistance. Let go and watch it flow. Rest, be lighthearted, and burn out. Libra, I am sensing that you are absolutely tired right now. It almost feels as though your life in the recent past has been so full of disappointment that you are ready for a new beginning, and not one of those fly by night beginnings. You're ready for a new beginning that has some sort of substance to it, that will allow you to stand on firm ground, right? Where you can feel your feet beneath you, that where you don't feel like things are shaky, that things are unstable, that they're uncertain. Like you were just ready for this new beginning that is something that is reliable, right? That you don't have to worry about. And it almost feels as though you've been putting in so much energy to get there that you are burning yourself out, and it's actually causing you to be sort of off balance. And let me be clear, I absolutely get it, right? With this feeling that I have of frustration and you sort of putting in energy only to have, it's almost like you're building a castle on sand, right? You put in all of this work, you put in all of this effort only to have one little thing shift and everything just goes to shit. So it feels as though that's the energy that you're in and that you're really, really trying hard to get out of. All you want is just a little glimmer of hope, a little nugget that says, okay, we're having some stability coming in now. What we have for the obstacles, challenges, and what might be hidden from you, we have the moon in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and we also have mayhem. Your manifestation is happening. Current issue reveals past wound. Spiritual growth. Hang tight. So, what it feels like for you right now is that there's still a lack of clarity, right? In your life. Now, this may be with career, this may be with people, but in general, there are some things that you're still waiting for this illuminating moment to happen. But it feels like there's so much instability around you, and you can't seem to figure out how to get to this calmer, quieter place, right? Where you're balanced, where you start seeing things sort of manifesting. You can't get out of this energy of feeling left out, of feeling lacking. And it feels like it's taking a toll on you, right? That your light is slowly starting to be dimmed. It's an incredibly heavy energy, but what I would like to say is that what you don't see is that those things that you're dreaming of, those things that you're working towards, it's happening behind the scenes. And these feelings that you have right now, it might just be the universe's way of ensuring that you're ready. It very much feels like there are some lessons that you have to learn from everything that's going on around you. This sort of instability, this, lack of passion. Where did that fire go? Trying to get to a quieter place, but seeming like you can't get your feet under you long enough to take those steps. It feels as though there are some lessons that you still need to learn. While what you're trying to accomplish, this balance, this forward movement, is happening in the background, the universe is saying, not so fast. There are some things that you still need to process, that you still need to absorb. There are some lessons that we need to make sure you've taken in before we move this forward. So looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Five of Swords, we have the King of Cups, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, and we also have inspired action. Take action when feel desire. Follow intuition, synchronicity, and report it by the universe. So it really looks as though this universe is saying to you, all right, Libra, no matter how frustrated you're feeling right now, you need to push through. You really, really, truly need to push through. And for the moment, just for the moment, do not focus on the end goal. Focus on the lessons that you need to learn right now. Be kind to yourself, because it feels as though, again, with this energy of trying too hard and trying to have this new beginning and trying to get out of this feeling of lack, you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. And Spirit is saying that you should treat yourself lovingly, right? Find your balance. Trust yourself, because it really feels as though you're not honoring yourself, and you're not able to receive the messages that the universe has for you. This is a time to be kind to you, right? And doing that will allow you to be more open to actions that the universe, or opportunities that the universe will present to you, that will get you out of this place of lack. And it won't feel like effort. It won't feel like you're trying too hard. It will feel like things are flowing right along. But now is a time for you to heal and take in the lessons that the universe is trying to give to you. Looking at your potential outcome, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. We have the Princess of Swords in reverse. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. And we also have respond versus react. Express from a loving place. Old trigger and trauma yields drama. New beneficial thought patterns. So what I'm feeling for you, Libra, is that you are going to arrive at a place of detachment, right? The fact that things are a little bit frustrating and you feel like all of your effort is not yielding the results that you want, you're going to let that go, right? You're going to start focusing on yourself. You're going to start nurturing yourself. With the Princess of Swords in reverse, it's no longer going to be you sort of just funneling all of this energy into the ether. You're going to start funneling that energy and love into yourself. And what's going to happen is that you are not going to be in such a sort of a fight mode, right? You're going to find your center. You're going to figure out what it is that sort of made you feel this way, what it is that made you just go into overdrive and working for this. You're going to figure out why that was the case before, and you're going to shift your mind frame, right? You're going to change your mindset into something that's a lot healthier, that's a lot more balanced, and you're going to allow the universe to flow into you so that you can move forward. But it feels as though through this period of introspection, you're going to let a lot of this resistance go. And that is an absolutely beautiful thing, because it feels a lot less stressful than what we're starting out with. So let me grab one last oracle card for you and see if there are any final messages from Spirit. And we have one that came out for you. And we have dollar signs. And the message that we have is make it rain. So with this card, I feel like there's a good amount of prosperity coming into you. This may be, depending on who you are and how this resonates with you, perhaps all of this effort has been put into your career, a job, your business, and it might be that you are, I don't want to say going too hard, because you of course want to put your best foot forward, in whatever it is that makes you money, that sustains you. But you might not be doing it in the right way. So what I'm feeling is though is that Spirit is saying for you right now is that, yep, there's abundance waiting for you. There's prosperity waiting for you. Everything that you're hoping for, that you're dreaming of, is waiting for you. You can make it rain, absolutely, but you need to find your balance first. You need to shift your mindset first. Maybe it's a matter of working smarter, not harder. But this sense of lack and this quest for stability, whatever you've been doing hasn't gotten you the results that you want. So now it's time to go inward. It's time to pour that energy into yourself so that you find new paths forward and so that you're not sort of resistant to learning these lessons that you need to get to your ultimate goal. So, Libras, I will leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful and that it resonated with you somehow. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future readings. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.